Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football, and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. The Vols will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the running back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. What a grab and go for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Looking to move it through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit at...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Dalton. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down for the tackle. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse.
Nothing but green ahead. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The way we'll stand.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really...
Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Using the quick game. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Volunteers are on the move. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
quick pass on the fly motion. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
No reason to think so far we won't see plenty more offense on display, or will the defense find an answer as we start the second quarter? And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic.
Open runway ahead. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Yeah, you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Got a man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal coming up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Goodwin. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Duggan. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Line gets set, 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Trying to get to it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. He's got his man. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. The run from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run the toss. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's complete on the right side. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far.
And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. You know, this is coach speak, and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown ball. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're bringing heat. Dances away to buy time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go with a direct snap. And the Razorbacks get enough for the first down. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on their own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The Razorbacks are on the move. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Bringing the heat. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Snagged in the middle. It's Duggan. Tackled immediately after the catch. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Vols will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's going to pass. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. A new set of downs after the completion. Movement here from the tight end. Quick strike complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to throw it again. Got his man in the middle. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the stomping has commenced. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's going to pass on second down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Unloads it left. Rolls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Duggan. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Gonna run it. It's Wolf. Shows him the stiff arm. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man quick on. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Third down.
Ball back, Fritzo.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, a man down at distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Coming after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out.